Good afternoon, sports fans, and welcome to Northern Burlington County Regional High School. I'm Mr. James Dowd. I'm joined by broadcasting student Mr. Jojo Melissaratos, and we are here live at the farm as the Northern Burlington Lady Greyhounds take on Jackson Liberty in the first round of the NJSIAA state tournament. How you doing today, Jojo?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We should have a great game here. Head coach Demario Clark's got to be proud of this team. They've already exceeded their win total from last year. And here they are in the playoffs. The winner of this game will take on the winner of Brick Memorial and Brick Town.
Hit up. They're setting it. Here goes a spike. It's over the net. Great hit by the opposing team, and it hits the net. It's going to be Northern's point. They're going to go up 2-0 here.
So, Hounds currently in the lead. Great turnout here. Friends, family, community members on hand. Northern TV was recently on hand a few weeks ago as the Lady Greyhounds played Princeton Day School. Fortunately dropped that one in a really hard-fought 3-game set. But back in this one and currently up 2-0. Great play there by Ava Connor. And a great save by Jackson.
Great point here. 2-0 Northern looking to extend the lead, and they don't. Point for Jackson Liberty. Jackson Liberty with the serve. Alea Torres. Number 1, here goes the serve. Great play by Northern to keep it alive there. Here goes the spike. It's blocked at the net. Great point here. Here it goes. Set it up, and it's spiked over the net. Good defense to keep that one alive. What a point here. Oh, what a save. Northern's point. What a point there.
Now, Jackson Liberty struggled a little bit this year with a 4-19 record. The Hounds, on the other hand, were 13-10. I'm sorry, 13-11. Counting a loss in the BCSL tournament to Princeton, but they've gotten some big wins this year versus teams like Hopewell Valley, defeating West Windsor Plainsboro North, in addition to good teams like Burlington Township, Cherry Hill West, and others. And currently in the driver's seat here, up 5-1 with Zidalis Diaz serving here for the Lady Hounds.
Here comes the serve, and it's hit out. Liberty's point.
So just put a little too much on that one, but Hounds trying to stay aggressive, trying to get this big win here at home. If they win today, they'll be hosting the next game, no matter who the winner is, between Brick Township and Brick Memorial. And that was a great shot, but just a little too much on that one. And Jackson Liberty's going to close the gap now here, 5-3 in this one. And serving for Liberty is their LeBaron.
Liberty, that's going to be Northern's point after the attempt by Liberty. 6-3. Off to a solid start here. We're going to have a serve from number 2, Ashley Chester.
Very talented sophomore here on the varsity team. Actually comes over to Northern here from Princeton. Leads the team in a variety of categories. In fact, she leads the team in digs, as well as service points, as well as aces. So great player here for the Hounds, and looking to enhance the lead with the Hounds currently up 7-3.
7-3, here goes the serve. It's going to be Liberty's point after it didn't get over. Liberty is going to have this serve right here, being down 3. Couldn't make a little comeback. They're going to have to start it soon. Here comes the serve.
And that one's going to fall short of the net, and Northern's going to get the point. And it looks like Ava Connor here, number 24 for the Lady Hounds, is going to serve, trying to enhance the lead. Currently up 8-4 in this first set.
Comes the serve from Ava. Comes a spike over. Oh, a diving attempt, but just a little late. Liberty's point there.
Now we had a really exciting fall sports season here at the farm. Our cross-country teams were highly competitive, in addition to our girls tennis team, who was a first-place team. Our boys and girls soccer had great seasons. Actually, girls soccer has a playoff game coming up very shortly. Our field hockey team was one of the best, won their division. Also has a playoff game coming up here home at the farm. And our football team got some big wins. Started off the season with a tough loss, but bounced back, won the Commander's Cup. Unfortunately fell on homecoming, but a couple of great players on that team, and Coach Joel Dulce has to be proud of the effort the boys showed this year. So Liberty to serve here, down 3.
Comes to serve, Northern stops it. Looks like they're going to set something up here and spikes it over. What a spike, but good defense by Liberty. And it's tapped over. What a smart play by Northern. Northern up 10-6 here.
Now those who are unfamiliar, volleyball goes up to 25, have to win by 2, and have to win 2 out of 3 sets. Northern has a lot of height there on the front line. And now serving is Mariah Lopez, number 67, for the Lady Hounds, looking to enhance the lead here in this first set.
Mariah Lopez with the shot. And that is out of bounds. It's going to be Liberty. Liberty's sticking in it. It's been Northern for most of this, but they're staying in this game, and it's far from over. Here comes the serve from Liberty. Down 3 here.
Yeah, certainly can't take any opponent lightly, and we've seen that. Actually, as I stated, Northern was favored against Princeton Day School a few weeks back, but fell in that one. Rallied back to get a couple more wins before the end of the season. And now here with the home court advantage in this opening round of the playoffs.
Got a good point here going. And this serve is too much for Liberty, and that's a point Northern, 11-7. Here comes the serve from 17. Trying to create a little separation here and keep the pressure off them and more on Liberty, and serve a little short. Liberty point.
Now, despite struggling this year, Jackson Liberty did get some nice wins. One was at Brick Township, who is playing in the other bracket, so they could very well play them. In addition, they beat teams like Middletown North and Manasquan, so they're more than capable of getting some wins and closing the gap here down 12-9, but lots of volleyball left to play in this one.
There's a serve from Liberty. Northern sends some up with the spike. Oh, once again, too much for Liberty to handle. Powerful spike there by Northern, up 12-9.
And that was a great play by one of our senior leaders and arguably one of the best players on the team in Taylor White, who's been having a great season. Von Marie Mascaro here to serve. Actually, she was recently nominated as 12th grade student of the month, so congratulations to her. That one's going to hit the net. And Steph Ramos is going to serve here for the Jackson Liberty squad. So Northern currently up in this one, 12-10. Still lots of volleyball to play. And great attempt there, but that one's going to sail out of bounds, and Liberty's now currently only down by 1. Also want to take this opportunity to thank our camera operators, and typically we save this for the end, but want to thank them as they are all doing their first varsity sporting event. So I want to congratulate Lily Jackson, Samantha Consul, Parker Perez for their contributions. Also want to thank our senior leaders, Sean Ulick, Tyler Zanani, and Lucas Fernandez for their post-production work here on this one. Want to thank Jackson Liberty for their cooperation in addition to Northern, as well as our other video production teacher, Mr. Niedermeyer, and obviously you, JoJo, for helping us out as always. So Chester here looking to serve, looking to increase this 2-point lead. And I'll tell you what, Liberty is hanging with the Hounds on this one. And it's still anybody's game. Great shot there by Ava Connor. That one's going to fall, and the Hounds are up 14-11. Now you can keep up with all the exciting athletic action here at the farm at NB_athletics. That's Twitter or X handle run by our athletic director, Dr. Dan Uzaki. Does a great job keeping everybody plugged in. And you can also follow all the exciting Northern TV and video production action at Northern_TV. And you can check out our YouTube page for not just athletic events, but all kinds of academic and other awesome things going on here at the farm. In fact, we're very much looking forward to a very exciting winter here with our middle school and high school band and chorus concerts. We have upcoming winter sports, girls and boys basketball, girls and boys bowling, girls and boys swimming. Our wrestling team looks to be highly competitive as always. Winter track. Wish them luck in all of their meets. So lots of exciting things here at the farm as we are winding down the first marking period, which is about a few weeks away. You can also check out on our YouTube channel our flagship show, the Northern News, hosted by our new anchor, Miss Paige Zizio's been doing a great job. Our second show is set to release very, very shortly, so look forward to that. Also want to thank our sponsor, Canon. This game is currently being filmed with Canon cameras, and they do a great job creating electronic equipment, so I want to thank them for their contribution. And obviously, if any of our community members are interested in any sponsorship opportunities, you can reach out to us, Northern TV at nburlington.com, for all kinds of ways to stay plugged in, help entertain, educate, and inform our students. And Jackson Liberty now closing the gap, 15-14. Keep in mind, Northern has been leading this entire first set, so this is a big point here for Jackson, looking to tie this one up for the first time. And they do. So, game is currently tied 15-15, as I stated previously. First one to 25 wins. So, Liberty has to be excited now. Pulling even with the Greyhounds. Serving here to take their first lead of the game. And that was a great spike attempt there by Taylor, but Jackson catches that one back, and Northern's going to take the lead once again here in this first set, but still lots of volleyball left as Taylor White looks to serve. As I stated, Taylor is the team leader on this team, one of our senior captains, and leads the team, or is, if not first, second in a number of statistical categories for the Lady Hounds. She is second in aces, only behind Ashley Chester. And she also is second in service points. She leads the team in kills, and she missed a couple of games as well, so she could very arguably be leading in all three of those statistical categories. So Northern cruising now with White serving 18-15. Still lots of volleyball left to play. But Coach Clark has to love one of his senior captains here with serving and helping enhance the lead here. Great play at the net. That point's going to go to Jackson Liberty. So down but not out, 18-16. Couple of quick subs here. And again, for those tuning in, I am Mr. James Dowd. I'm joined by broadcasting student Mr. Georgios Melisaratos. We are here live at the farm. It is the first round of the NJSIAA Girls Volleyball Group 3 bracket. And we've got a great matchup here between Northern Burlington Lady Greyhounds and Jackson Liberty. And as I stated, in this bracket, the winner of this game will play the winner of Brick Memorial or Brick Township. And Northern is currently the 4 seed, Jackson Memorial the 13 seed. If Northern wins this game, they will host another playoff game. No matter what Brick squad wins, Northern will have home court advantage if they can win this one. And the winner of that one will go to Princeton, who is the number 1 seed, who has been really just one of the best teams all year.
Liberty's sticking in it. It's been Northern for most of this, but they're staying in this game, and it's far from over. Here comes the serve from Liberty. Down 3 here.
And it looks like Jackson Liberty is going to call a timeout here before this one gets too far away from them. Currently down 4, but as I stated previously, first team to 25 wins, and now Northern is just a handful of points away from getting a big win. Looks like Maria Lopez is going to be serving here for the Greyhounds, looking to try to put away this first set and get Northern a big win here. And our best 2 out of 3 matchup. But as you stated, JoJo, lots of volleyball left. That one's going to sail out of bounds. That's another point for the Lady Hounds. Now up 22-17. And Lopez is looking to maybe get an ace or at least get some points here and close this one out. I'm sure Coach Clark would love to get a big win here in this first matchup, this first set. But Jackson down, not out. Great spike attempt. It looks like that was Ava Connor, but that one's going to sail out of bounds. So Liberty's going to get the point on that one.
Liberty is going to have this serve right here, being down. Couldn't make a little comeback. They're going to have to start it soon. Comes a serve.
Now, we've been talking a lot, JoJo, about Northern, and justifiably. Obviously, we're rooting for the Greyhounds, but we're also rooting for a good game, and we've got one here. Some of the standouts on Jackson this year were players like Lacey Troutwing, who has 85 kills on the season, Ava Satari with 238 assists, in addition to some standouts like Sydney Savage, who is a very, very talented sophomore, who leads the team with 123 digs. And that's going to be a spike. And that looked like that was team leader Taylor White with that one now. Northern 2 points away with Madison Wheel serving. And now serving for the Greyhounds is a very talented player in Madison Wheel. Great block there at the net, as I stated. Northern with a lot of height there on the front line.
Here goes the serve.
Credit to Liberty on that one, staying in this one. Now down 24-20. Still anybody's game, but Northern 1 point away from taking this first set. And I want to thank you, JoJo, for your contributions in this set. And it looks like that's going to do it. So Northern takes the point there, wins the first set 25-20. Stay tuned as we come back for the second set in this best-of-3 matchup. Welcome back. We're here in the second set. I'm joined by standout Ashley Chester here for this game. How you doing today, Ashley?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Northern took the first set 25-20, and we have Madison Wheel continuing to serve here for the Greyhounds. So, Ashley, how do you think the team performed this year based on your expectations?
I think the team played extremely well, and I think we went very far. And I do wish we could have went further this season, but I think the team proved how we can play as a team very well.
Good. And as I stated in the first set, you girls exceeded your win total from last year, and really had some good games and some big wins. What would you say who was your biggest rival this year?
I think our biggest rival was West Windsor-Plainsboro South. We played them 3 times. We did fall short 2 out of the 3, but when we beat them, it meant the most in the season. So it was great to beat them.
Now serving for the Greyhounds is Zydalis Diaz, very talented player here on the Greyhounds. And that's going to be a point for Northern. So very advantageous there, and Diaz is going to go back and hopefully increase the lead here, and hopefully you girls can get a big win in this set. And that one's going to sail out of bounds. That's another point for the Greyhounds. Not sure if that one counts as an ace, but nevertheless, Diaz has had a really good year for you girls. And Ashley, I talked about some of the standouts on your team, and certainly you've been doing a great job. We also mentioned players like Taylor White. I mentioned players like Bonmarie Mascaro. You mentioned some seniors like Esther Sine, in addition to Madison Wheel, who's been playing a great game so far, Ava Connor. But Zydalis has had a really good season. She's actually had 28 service points, and she's actually in your leaders in aces. She's certainly within the top 10, if not the top 5. And you girls are cruising now in this one. Currently up 5-1. Obviously, a lot of volleyball left to play, but we've got a really great matchup here. And again, want to thank our friends, family, community members for their support. As always, great turnout here at the farm on both sides. You know, Jackson isn't exactly around the corner, but we've got a great turnout on the away bleachers as well. So I want to thank our opponents here and their friends and family for traveling. Jackson is about 35 minutes away, so love the support for both teams. And obviously we're rooting for Northern, but we always love competitive action here at the farm. And Taylor White with a great drop shot there. And we'll see what Jackson can do. And, oh, great save. That one's going to sail out of bounds, and that's a point for Northern. So Coach Clark has to be happy with the effort on that one. No quitting, you girls. And now, Ashley, we'll get to see you serve here. Currently up 6-2. Again, for those just tuning in, I'm Mr. James Dowd, video production teacher here at Northern. I'm joined by standout sophomore on the girls varsity volleyball team, Miss Ashley Chester. And we are here, and we are watching the Northern Burlington Lady Greyhounds take on Jackson Liberty in a first-round matchup of the NJSIAA tournament. As I stated previously, the winner of this one will take on the winner of Brick Memorial and Brick Township. Jackson actually defeated Brick Township in 2 straight sets, lost a tough one to Brick Memorial 2-1 in 2 separate games, but still anybody's game. 6-5 here. They're closing the gap. And if Northern wins this one, pulls it out, then the Hounds will have home court advantage once again, and that point's going to go to the Greyhounds. So great play there by Taylor White, and good block attempt there by Jackson, but just goes out of bounds. And now Ava Connors looking to serve here and enhance this lead. And Northern TV has done quite a few of those matchups. This year we actually did a matchup versus Princeton Day School. You girls fell in that one to a tough 3-set match. I thought you were going to come back and take that one. What win? I mean, you just said really the West Windsor win. Would you say that one? What else? What other wins you think were really significant or meant the most to the team?
I think the biggest win this year was against Kingsway. We went to Kingsway, and that's a good hour away. And whenever we drive that far, it's always so hard to, find the momentum. But we lost the first set and came back and beat them second and third set. And we just played extremely well. So I think that was our biggest win this year.
That's awesome. There's certainly some fatigue, I'm sure, after a long school day to get on the bus and drive an hour. So the fact that you girls rallied after dropping the first set, I think says a lot about the team. and the heart of the squad. So Jackson going to get a point there, closing the gap in this one, 8-7, looking to tie this second set up. And very much like in the first set, Northern has led in its entirety, but I'll tell you what, that first set was anybody's match. Great set and attempt there by Taylor White, and Jackson's tied the game here. And so, as we stated before, despite Jackson having a sub 500 record, it's the playoffs and it's a matchup, and anybody can win. Never take your opponent lightly. And although you Lady Hounds have been playing really, really well today, and you have the home court advantage, still a tie game here in the second set. And great setup there. And Jackson's actually going to get the lead, the first lead they've had here so far in the second set. I don't believe they had a lead in the first set, but now up in this one, 9-8. So their coaching staff and their girls have to be excited about this now, putting the pressure on you girls. And just like that, the game is tied once again. Well, we have a quick pause. Want to once again thank our sponsor, Canon. Does a great job creating awesome electronic equipment. This game is actually currently being filled with Canon cameras, and so I want to thank them for their support. And if any of our community members want to help support Northern TV, help educate, inform, entertain our fans, you can reach out to us, Northern TV at nburlington.com, or reach out to our director of instruction, Mr. Matt Conowitz, mconowitz at nburlington.com, and that email is both before and after the game. And Taylor White with a great serve there. Hounds currently in the lead, 10-9. Great play by you there, Ashley. And Ava Connor with the great shot. Jackson, no quit in them. And that one's going to sail out of bounds right by the Greyhound bench. It looks like Coach Clark got a little involved there on that play. So I was talking to Coach Clark before the game. He obviously said you girls have been working really hard. He was proud of you girls so far in the season. And so plenty of action here left to play. Taylor again with the serve, and that one's going to fall, and it looks like we're going to get a quick timeout here. So quick pause. Northern in the lead, 12-9, as we continue the second set. So going to pick back up here after the timeout. And as I was saying, you have a great combination of senior leadership as well as underclassmen. Tell us about, some of the seniors, some of the leaders here on this girls team.
I think all of our captains were extremely welcoming to me. I'm new to the school and to, the team, so just having them welcome me and encourage me in every way possible. If I mess up a pass or if I miss my serve or whatever it might have been, they're always encouraging to keep us going because they want the best for the team. And I think that it is going to be very sad to see them all leave, but I'm just very happy that this was my first year with all.
And some of those seniors include Taylor White, Vaughn Marie Mascaro, Madison Wheel. I'm sure there's a few I'm leaving out.
Yeah, Esther, Kira, and Z. Those are I believe, all of the seniors this year.
So it's going to be a little bit of a reboot with the team, right, after losing that many 7 or 8 seniors on the team. And I'm sure I speak for not just the seniors, but also yourself, Ashley, Coach Clark, and everyone on the team actually pulling for you girls to get a big win here at the farm. Game, again, currently tied 12-12. Great shot there by Ava Connor, sending that one over. And great block attempt as well. Looks like we're going to get an opportunity for a spike there, and Jackson has given up the point on that one. So Northern in the lead here now, 13-12. Looks like we're going to get a couple of quick substitutions here, getting some fresh players in. And serving for the Greyhounds looks like number 67, Mariah Lopez, who did a great job in the first set. I believe she was serving when the Hounds took the first set, if not serving in that very, very end, the second to last one. And that one's going to go out of bounds after 3 hits, and the Greyhounds are going to take the lead Again, 14-12, but still plenty of action to play, and the crowd is fired up here at the farm. And as I stated previously in the first set, you can keep up with all of the exciting athletic action at NBC_athletics. That's run by our athletic director, Dr. Dan Uzaki. You can keep up with all the awesome video production at Northern_TV. That's another point for the Hounds, now currently up in this one, 15-12. And love to see all the girls get involved here in this one. We mentioned the seniors, but I think Northern has a very bright future despite losing 7 or 8 seniors this year with their both JV and freshman team coming up.
But who would you say, based on the underclassmen on varsity or maybe some girls who are on freshman or JV, who do you think will step up next year to really, take those leadership roles or really just step their game up to contribute?
I think Maddie Zaffarin, she is also a sophomore. She will definitely have to step up in the sense of she will be our all-around outside. She is our second outside hitter right now, but being an all-around outside is a very big deal, and it comes with a lot of work, and I know that she is very motivated, and she will take that role very well.
Awesome. She's a very talented multi-sport athlete. She plays, in addition to girls volleyball, plays basketball and girls softball. So we look forward to her stepping up.
So that point's going to go to Jackson Liberty. Down, but certainly not out. 17-13 here in the second set. And again, for those tuning in, I am Mr. James Dowd, video production teacher here at Northern, and I'm joined by volleyball player Miss Ashley Chester, and we are here at the farm as the Northern Burlington Greyhounds take on Jackson Liberty in the first round of the NJSIAA tournament. Northern is currently the 4th seed, as I stated previously. Jackson Liberty is the 13th seed, but we had a really, really hard fought first set, rather. Great spike there by Taylor White, putting the Hounds up 18-14. It's best 2 out of 3, up to 25, got to win by 2. And as I stated, the winner of this game will take on the winner of Brick Memorial versus Brick Township, which is also simultaneously going on as we speak. And that is going to sail out of bounds, and Jackson is going to get the point on that one. If Northern wins this game, they will have home court in the next game. If Jackson Liberty pulls this second set out and then rallies to win the third, they will travel to either Memorial or Township, who they've played very, very tough this season. So still anybody's game. Obviously, Northern in the driver's seat. Ashley with a great dive there. It's all about effort, and I'm sure despite Jackson getting that point, Coach Clark has to love the effort you girls are putting in so far. 18-16. And we'll see what Jackson can do here. Great drop shot there. Ava Connor catching Jackson off guard, and looked like she was going to go for a spike on that one. And I think Jackson thought the same thing, but great play, great heads-up play. And now the Hounds winning 19-16. And serving here, trying to get an expansion on this lead. Great play there, Ashley, and we'll see what the Lady Hounds can do. Another excellent drop shot there on the front line. And as I stated, Northern has a lot of height. Great block attempt there. And that one's going to go over. One thing I will say about you Lady Hounds is there's no quit in you. And you can see right there with that play, and that one's going to go in. And that point's going to go to the Greyhounds. Holy cow, those were 2 athletic plays and then one getting sent over the net. And now you Lady Hounds are a few points away. Vaughn Marie Mascaro serving, a very talented senior, as we stated here on the squad. She was recently named Student of the Month, so congratulations to her. And that one's going to hit the net, and Jackson's going to take over just like that. So it's a game of momentum, and no team has really built too big of a lead. Alele Torres serving here for Jackson Liberty. She's been playing extremely well. And a credit to Jackson, win, lose, or draw coming out here after a long bus ride, preparing, and they've been fighting you girls really, really tough. And Taylor White there got blocked at the net, and now we've got a great volley going back and forth. That one's going to drop. A little miscommunication there by Jackson. And now, Ashley, you have a chance to serve and put up some more points here for the Lady Hounds. Quick substitution here for the Lady Hounds. Great call there by Coach Clark. And now, Greyhounds up 21-17. Serving. Trying to take this second set, walk away here with a big win. That one's going to go out of bounds. Looked like a really close call. Very fortunate the Greyhounds got that point. 22-17 now. Hounds in the driver's seat. I would think that Jackson may want to call a timeout just to pause the momentum that you Lady Hounds are building, but nevertheless, anybody's game. Great play there on the front line. Holy cow, great spike. That one went out of bounds, but looks like a little discussion here by the referees trying to figure out whose point it was, and it's going to go to Jackson. So looks like they're going to serve. Looks like that point could have went either way, and again, still anybody's game, 22-18, and just outstanding play. And that one's also going to go to Jackson after looks like a net violation. So 22-19. Steph Ramos, or LeBaron, serving. She's been doing a great job. Leads the team in digs. And that's going to sail out of bounds. So a little too much on that one. And now Northern 2 points away from getting a big win. And who better to serve here and try to get the win than one of our standouts, Miss Ava Connor here, trying to pull this one out for the Hounds. And she's going to send that one over the net. And Jackson's going to try to stay in this one as long as they can. Going to hit the net. Now Northern 1 point away. So great job by our Lady Hounds. Now 1 point away for getting a big win here at the farm. And want to thank you for your contribution here today, Ashley. And this is your first time doing some broadcast work with us, but look forward to maybe you doing some more in the future. So thank you very much. And that's going to do it. So North with the point there. Congratulations to our Lady Hounds. On behalf of Miss Ashley Chester, I am Mr. James Dowd signing off.